Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Volunteers will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. And here's the veteran, a guy who has been around and is ready to finish his final season with a bang.
So nice to have guys like this that have been around the block, that know the offense inside and out. Guys I can trust. Leadership, play on the field, all the boxes are checked.
Yeah, because he's a leader, too, I think this is a guy the offense looks to make plays early. So if I'm the quarterback, I'm calling this guy's number a lot early in this game to go make plays.
The give on the inside. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll put the tight end in motion. Looking for a man. It's Addison. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Leaves it with the running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nifty little scamper. NC State quick to the line.
This quarterback doing a lot of good decision-making on that last play. First off, nice job extending, but then understanding what the coverage was, understanding nobody's open, and then going, hey, look, I can go get this myself, and finally, not only am I going to get this first down, I'm going to take care of myself, too. I'm going to slide. I practiced this all week. Little baseball slide action. We got a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the ball's on the ground. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Poor mechanics by the quarterback lead to that fumble. You've got to keep 2 hands on the ball. You know those D linemen are trying to swat away at it, and they were able to force that turnover.
First down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Offense in the hurry up. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Still running at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
He fires one deep down the right side. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yo, he got blasted. You've got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Give to the back. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Addison. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. There's always that issue of conference pride, of keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, David. And I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that locker room, you've had this game circled all off-season. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the...
Got a lot of running room. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Volunteers in the hurry-up. After the run, now to throw. He makes the connection. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
The Vols have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers! He is such a dangerous weapon as a runner. It's almost as if it makes the defense tentative because they know the slightest of errors, and he's to the house.
No doubt about it. This is a guy that's going to hurt defenses throwing the football and running the ball as well. It stresses your defense in so many different ways. So this defensive coordinator now has got to find new ways to try and slow him down, contain him. You just got to get the ball out of his hands, because when he's got it, man, he can kill you.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to Washington State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. To the air, it's Addison. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll pull it down. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 45. And he breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. First down to start the drive after the break. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying the left side. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. He's up to 55 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Caught over the middle. It's Ware. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Leaves it with the back. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Field goal is good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Leaves it with the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Vols are in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's got his man. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position. And this guy for Tennessee, he has a chance to be the next great one.
He'll just keep slinging it. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He wants to pass it on second down. Snags it over the middle. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. He caught it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown ball.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points. The expressway is wide open. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. NC State going up-tempo.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. A lot of urgency for this offense. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll snap it from the 28, in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They'll try the run. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3. Balls at the 14. Back to throw, it's Addison. Feeling some heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, NC State!
What an example of this quarterback and just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Flips it out in the flat. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. At the 40, there he goes. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. He's looking to throw it. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to go up top. Flips it out to the back. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Moving away from pressure. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Host fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs. They're trailing by 10 to Tulsa.
Looking left. And the full dive and the grab down the left. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Back to throw. It's Addison. Quarterback adapting. He's going to run it. At midfield, he's got room. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Flushed out of the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They're trying to get to it. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And, you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Floating away. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice scramble, unbelievable job after dropping back to pass and understanding the situation, and a nice heads-up play. Slide. Live to fight another down. Don't try to make a bigger play and run through somebody big and get yourself hurt.
That's reeled in. It's Delgado. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Gets it out fast. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. They'll throw it on first down. They're bringing heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Dialing up a second down pass play. He finds his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man quickly. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it on the move. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Wow, what a play. We're going to need to see that again to make sure he makes this catch and gets the foot in bounds. That was a great acrobatic play, understanding where you're at on the field to make that big catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. So a drive there of 82 yards, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. NC State quick to the line. Running back goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Addison. Swings it out to his running back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Wide out in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Just a short pass to the tight end. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And it's another 1st and 10 play.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Some misdirection with the counter. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the short completion, it's now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. The give from the gun. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Delgado. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. They'll run play action. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
The back goes in motion. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And the Volunteers are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Touchdown! Touchdown ball! And the route is on.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to Washington State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Now he's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singletary. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Addison. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this 4th down conversion. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for him.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Delgado. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Working that left side now. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Vols look to keep this drive humming. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Still running at the 40. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Offense set on first down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. Finds a crease at the 20. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. He'll try to pop the draw. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.